up. This life, all the love we try to give, we don't know the pain we'll feel. Wait and see how our love. Wait and feel the blessed love from above. The trials of faith and love, and mankind's woes and enemies. The trials of faith and love will generate life rivalries. Wait and see, wait and see.
A pleasant good night to Fair Hall tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, nothing gives me more pleasure tonight standing before you and proclaiming my support for the NDP and East St. George candidate Dr. Linton Lewis. As a young person, I can speak boldly, I can speak clearly, and I can speak bravely for the young people tonight. Because I'm not fearless. I don't have a government job. My mother does not work with the government. And my sister does not work with the government. So I'm not afraid to speak tonight. Tonight I'm speaking on behalf of all the young people in East St. George. Tonight I want to be fair to the ULP and its representative. Therefore I ask this question. For 15 years, what new projects or programs did the ULP introduce in East St. George, particularly to improve the life of the young people? Three projects come to mind. The Fairhall Primary School in Glen, the lights at the Calico Plain Field, and the boardwalk at Villa Beach. No one will ever doubt the importance of education, but the vision of education is an importance. It was because of the NDP under the stewardship of Louis Jones that the land was secure for the construction of the primary school. So the land was there and the land was secure for the ULP to build it. So the project was half NDP and half ULP. It wasn't ULP alone. The lights at the Calico Plain Field were gladly accepted, but when they shone as bright as the half moonlight sky, when precariously hung over the pole Christmas decoration, just awaiting a gush of the wind to knock down somebody when they pass by, we became convinced that the installation of the lights was a political gimmick. In the meantime, the lights at the Glen Hard Court are not working. The lights at the Bright New Hard Court are not working. And no lights have ever been installed at the Enhams Hard Court. It was Louis Jones under the NDP administration that constructed the Calico Hard Court and installed the lights. It was Louis Jones under the NDP administration that constructed the Bright New Hard Court and installed the lights. It was Louis Jones under the NDP administration who constructed the Glen Hard Court and installed the lights. It was Louis Jones under the NDP administration who constructed the Enhams Hard Court. He was about to install the lights at the Enhams Hard Court and to carry out other finishing, but unfortunately he lost the elections. Since then, no one hard court was ever constructed in East St. George by the ULP. They have been in office for 15 years, and now because of election is drawing nigh, they try to rush to improve the Calico Hard Court. All this time they're doing the work and it still can't finish. Two drop of rain come tonight and you go down and look at the Calico Hard Court. You could swim. After 15 years, not only have they not able to be constructed hard courts in East St. George, they not even repair one single hard court. I am a netballer, and whereas when Calico welcome any improvement to the hard court, we in Calico are not selfish. We did not destroy the ULP, destroy the hard court in Brighton, and have not constructed any for the people in Brighton. The village of Brighton always had a netball team, and there are many good netballers from Brighton. How could the ULP be so wicked to the people in Brighton? Brighton had a nicely lit and beautiful constructed hard court, which was destroyed by the ULP. What did the young people of Brighton do, the ULP administration? Why have you treated the people of Brighton in that way? Shame on you, ULP. Shame on you. That is why the people of Brighton will teach you a lesson that you will never, ever forget come this general election. The people of Brighton will make you pay for the evil that you have done to them. They will show you their voting finger after they leave the polls and after they resoundingly elect Dr. Linton Lewis and the NDP into office. We in Calico are happy for the improvement to the hard court. But what about NOMs? After 15 years in office, the ULP never installed any lights on the hard court in NOMs and did absolutely nothing to improve the area. The young people of NOMs, Glamorgan, Joseph Land, Bruvelet, and the surrounding areas will make you pay, Mr. Prime Minister. You and your party ignore the people of those areas for 15 years. NOMs too have produced very good netballers. They always have a good netball team. They always have a good football team. And they always have a good cricket team. Those young people will make you understand what is love. Camelo Gonsalve, if you want to know what is love for the people in those areas, they will stand up and show you what is love. Love is caring for the people. Love is looking after people's needs. Love is reaching out to the people throughout the year and not only at election time. And I will tell you what love is not about. Love is not about calling our people, our young girls in East St. George 3 for 10. We are not Carib and we are not Hyroon Bear. We are human beings, flesh and blood. We are objects. We eat, we speak, we sleep, we walk, we think, we can reason, and most of all, we are child of God. When you refer to us young girls in this constituency of chief for 10, you are saying to us that we are cheap, we have no value, and we can be used for a short while and then discarded. You are saying that we are not fit to gain your prolonged attention. Who are you, Camelo Gonsalve? Where did you come from? How you end up in East St. George? We are not stupid to think that you love us. You don't know us, and we don't know you. We don't care about you, and we don't want you. Don't be fooled, Camelo. When we speak to you, it is because we are polite and we tolerate you. When we associate with you, it's because simply we want something. We know that you don't know us and we don't know you, and therefore you only want our votes. We also know that in an attempt to get our votes, you will try to bring things to brighten up. But we in East St. George are very sensible and educated people. We are not stupid. News for you tonight, Camelo. Camelo Gonsalve, you cannot win. Camelo Gonsalve, you must not win. Camelo Gonsalve, you will not win in East St. George. That is the message I'm bringing to you tonight from the young people. We, the young people of East St. George, want progress. We want jobs. We want respect. We want hope. We want love. And most of all, we want to take care of our families. You cannot and you have not provided that for us. The boys in Trappings have nowhere appropriate to play their football, and the ULP does not care about that. The boys in Glen have not been able to get the lights up on the hard court and run in, and you have done nothing about that. But we are not bothered because we have someone in who cares. It's Dr. Lewis. The ULP is not thinking because they show lack of respect for the people. They just cannot see clearly. They have no vision. Yet they want to run this country into far chaos and dismay. Here's a lesson if you're not thinking. The NDP never won at Calico polling station in a general election until Dr. Linton Lewis contests the East St. George constituency. He will never lose in that polling station. If you get 25 votes in Calico, you're done well. Yet you ignore everywhere else in the constituency and focus on the sporting facilities in Calico. In your indecent haste, you fence around the Calico playing field and stupidly made the football field much smaller. And you are struggling to complete the Calico hard court. You ignore every other sporting facility in the constituency. For what reason? You will never win in Calico polling station. Dr. Linton Aaron Lewis is from Calico. He taught some of our parents at Calico Anglican School. He went to school with some of our parents. He played sports with our parents. He lined with our parents. He is our children's godfather. He created paid work for us. And he creates paid work. He is also there when we need him in our good times and our bads. He is at our weddings and our funerals, and he is from Calico. What even more, we love him. We know you love us too, and we generally know he is from Calico. Where can you find a man who played steel band, sang calypso under the name Blogo, played the guitar, fumbles with the keyboard, was a vocalist in the popular dancehall band Resurrection, a recording artist with Resurrection, and recording 2 other albums on his own? Where can you find a man who excels in the game of draws, represents St. Vincent and the Grenadines in football and cricket, Windward Islands, West Indies youth and the West Indies cricket team? Where can you find a man who represented Amford Cricket Club in the United Kingdom as a professional cricketer for 10 years? And who also played Glenman Country Cricket Club in the United Kingdom? And that is not all, you know. Where can you find a man who taught at the primary school in St. Vincent and a prestigious and high recognized Durham University in England? Where can you find a man who was the first Vincentian to become a lawyer and a chartered accountant? Where can you find a man who is firstly Vincentian lawyer to successfully complete a PhD in law? And where can you find a man who has sacrificed so much for the people of East St. George, who lost before but never flattered and never gave up on his people? You can find that man right here in East. You can find him tonight too. Look him right here. His name is Senator Dr. the Honorable Linton Lewis. We call him Bert. We call him Linton. We call him Blogo. And with pride and dignity, we call him Doc. The Prime Minister always said that he wants to call us doctor, but we know that's not true. My little son called him Linton, and other people call him by other names. But you know what? We call him Doc not because we want us to, but because he earned it. He deserves it, and we are damn proud of him. Because we adore him, and because he is a role model for the people of Calico, East St. George and St. Vincent as a whole. Well, we will forever refer to him as Dr. Linton Lewis. Mr. Eustace and the rest of the team, you must feel confident in the knowledge that we, the young people of East St. George, will work tireless to bring home a resounding victory for the NDP in East St. George. We in East St. George will make you the next Prime Minister of this country. Our results always come in very early. And when you have that victory, prepare yourself to take the reins of governance in this country. This is our pledge to you and the New Democratic Party. Good night. Thank you for listening and God bless. And remember, we're getting rid of them.